believer. As the legend, the story's been told, all skin folk came. Kamala ain't black. Kamala ain't black. That bitch is Indian. So is a mama. That bitch is Indian. So is her father. That ain't the same. This ain't no game. Kamala ain't black and neither is her name. Kamala ain't black. Yes, Kamala ain't black. Kamala ain't black. Her father ain't black. Her sister ain't black. So don't bother. But Kamala ain't black. Her father ain't black. Kamala ain't black. So don't bother. Kamala ain't black.
That's nasty. That's a horrible song, ain't it?
Daddy ain't either.
That song is horrible. But I love playing it. That song is horrible.
What makes you believer?
That's a bad song.
As the legend.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen, baby. We about to do what it do. We about to start some trouble this morning, okay? Now, I have to say allegedly, because I don't know if this is true. Hollywood Lock had unleashed this foolery all over social media. We know it's propaganda, but it's content, so we gonna run with it. You feel me? We know it's propaganda, okay? But it's content. We got to run with it. You feel me? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate y'all. So the title of this nonsense today, try to fix my necklace a little bit. Yeah, know I love my costume jewelry. So the title of this foolery today is Vladimir Putin endorsed Kamala Harris for president of the United States of America. Okay? All right, let's get it in. Putin endorsed Kamala Harris for president of the United States. Now the question is, we know it's propaganda. We know it's the media doing nonsense, right? But why did he promote her? Like, not promote her, but why did he endorse her? Anybody? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know, why would he endorse her? I just want to know, why would he endorse her? Okay? Now, while you putting it in the chat, let me greet everybody. Melania, what's up, baby? Steven, how are you? 18, what's going on, baby? Quincy, how you doing? It's good to see you. King Bob, what's going on? James, I see you. Big E. Ellis, what's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? Hello, Paul, how are you? December, what's going on? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Thank you for rocking with me. Okay. So Paul says he doesn't like her. Why would he support her? You're on drugs. Can you imagine? See, this is when you get people who don't understand the content. This is clickbait. I already know that he doesn't support her. I know that this is content, which, you know, only adult people understand content. So it's okay, babies. Just keep scrolling up. You can scroll up, okay? Just scroll up. This is for adult conversation, okay? Little children can't be in adult conversations, okay? You can scroll up, baby, all right? Let's get into it. 18 said, I don't believe it. He will take control. Okay, James said he doesn't fear her. I know he doesn't. December, thank you for welcoming everybody. I appreciate you. Popularity. Ooh, Quincy says she weak. All right now. Positive vibes only. All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Legend said, gotta stay out of grown folks' business. Yes. You know some people they got to stay out of grown folks' business. This content ain't for everybody, baby. This content ain't for everybody, you know. Ever heard of clickbait? You know? You ever heard of clickbait? What's going on, Corey Joe? How you doing? It's good to see you. Easily manipulated. I always say that word wrong. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you. So I'm saying the same thing too. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think something is wrong somewhere. I was reading something somebody put in here. So I think something is wrong somewhere. Now we know if you watch the Hollywood Unlocked clip, right? A reporter asked them, and they're sitting up there having a whole conversation, and they're laughing. He said, "I told you we were supporting, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I told you we were supporting them." Why would he say we're supporting them? Why would he say that? See, I told y'all that on the playground, on the world stage, on the playground, right? Your bully gotta be the biggest one. For you to make waves on the world stage, your bully gotta be the biggest one in this bitch. You hear me? If your bully, if the person that you put on the world stage is weak, the rest of the bullies gonna eat that one alive. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? They will bully that other one into submission. Okay? I just want to put that out there because a lot of y'all running at it talking about Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. Y'all running at it, but it's not going to go the way that y'all think it's going to go. Corey Joe, thank you for the 1 month, the one membership. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So yeah, y'all not looking at it the way that everybody else is looking at it. Y'all promoting her, y'all happy. D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, Roland Martin, and Roland Martin got his own nonsense over there now. Okay, and he was doing some things. He was like I told y'all a couple days ago, black men look good. So I understand. Okay, I understand. But if I'm looking at it, it's different. If I'm looking at it, it's different. But I want to look at my husband. But it's different when I'm looking at it. But Roland, it's not different when you looking at it. There's a problem there, sir. There's a problem there. Now, allegedly, they said that Roland's wife had left him. Allegedly, Roland's wife had left him. Okay? And she is dating a zaddy. Yeah, that's what they said. She left him and dating a zaddy. So ever since she left, they said he been on a downward spiral because he wanted her to stop working, right? And stay home and bear children and take care of home and stuff like that. And this kind of conversation should have been when you were dating. You understand? This kind of conversation that you have, with your husband or before he becomes your husband, y'all supposed to have this conversation while you were dating. What's gonna happen after you get married? Because once you go in and there's no boundaries set before you get married, it's fair game in that motherfucker. Do you hear me? It's fair game in that bitch. She gonna do whatever she wanna do. It's fair game in that bitch. Okay? And so this is what it is. So now she with Zaddy. Allegedly. That's the rumor that I had heard. And a brother dropped this content. So we going to talk about the content. But I want y'all to let me see if I got it. Because Hollywood Unlocked unleashed it. So he's talking and he said, I told you that President Biden was our favorite. Okay. So he's talking in his language. He's not speaking in English, but he's talking in his language and he's telling the reporters, I told y'all that President Biden was our favorite. So you know what that means. On the other hand, you know what that means. When somebody say, they're being sarcastic, that's what he's doing. He's being sarcastic. He know good and hell well he can't stand them. He know good and well he can't stand them, and they can't stand him. But see, if he gets them to be in there another 4 years, he'll be able to do whatever he want to do to Ukraine. He already doing it now, but he'll be able to finalize doing that nonsense with Ukraine. Okay? See, Trump will get in here and tell Ukraine, I ain't got no more money to give y'all. Y'all gonna have to handle that on your own. Okay? Even the small hat people too. He gonna tell them, I ain't got no more money for y'all. You gonna have to handle that. Okay? I was watching, shout out to Aminai78. I was watching her content yesterday, right? I was watching her content yesterday. And Trump has some shit that was really good that he was talking about yesterday. He was saying that he will no longer use taxpayer money, right, to give to the migrants. He will no longer use taxpayer money to give to the migrants. He said once you cut off that money, those people will stop coming over here in this bitch. He said once you cut off that money, only American people should get this money. He said once you cut off that money, those motherfuckers will stop coming over here. Because you remember how when they first crossed over, okay? When they first crossed over, they was going on IG telling everybody that the government was giving them money, giving them food stamps, giving them a place to stay. They was rallying those people up. So they started coming more in droves in this bitch. Okay? Because they was giving them. Because what was going on? They was working the 14th Amendment. Do you hear me? They was working, Congress was working the 14th Amendment in their favor. Good morning, Corey Joe. Once again, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Hit the like button. It's Friday. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you. So they were on IG and they were bragging about how much money. Okay, they were bragging about how much money. Let me put it inside. Yeah. So they were bragging about how much money the government was giving them. They were bragging about it all over social media, how much money the government was giving them. So they were telling all these people to come to hell over here. So what he was saying, I love that. Also the tariffs. And also he said to the businesses that are still here, he said that if you make everything here in America, you will have I will slash your taxes in half. I will slash your taxes in half, or you will pay like a minimum type of tax if you keep your business here in America. And he said we have to start making shit on our own here, on our own soil. We don't have to keep shipping stuff in this bitch. That's what he was trying to say. And I love that. Also, he said he gonna start that steel industry again. So listen, the thing is that I don't care how much I don't like Trump or how much, even me too, because my heart is turning anyway now. After the shit that I hear him sit up there and say, my heart is turning as well towards him because he has a fucking agenda. You know what I'm saying? He has an agenda. He has a plan. He has a protocol on how this shit gonna go. Okay? My heart is turning a little bit. I ain't saying I'm switching party lines, but my heart is turning a little bit because the stuff he's saying is making so much sense. Okay? It's making so much sense. It's so crazy how a woman who is the vice president, you can't get up there and speak like this man. Mind you, Trump go off the rails. Sometimes he don't listen to that teleprompter. That teleprompter be telling him to say something else. He switch and he start talking on his own. Okay, he start talking on his own. Okay, Malik said, "Word, Malik. Listen, Malik. You had to see the news conference. That shit was crazy. Shout out to Aminai 78. That shit was crazy. She had a live on that shit yesterday, and I just sat up there and watched it. I didn't type in. I just was listening in my earpiece. I said hello to her. I greeted everybody, but I was watching it, and it was good. It was good. I'm sorry. He was spitting shit off the dome. He was spitting shit off the dome, and it made sense. Okay, I'm giving him his flowers. It made sense and shit. Good morning, Lost in Translation podcast. It's good to see you, sir. So this is the thing. This is the thing. He has a plan that he want to do. Everybody trying to land that Project 25 on his ass, but that's not him. They're doing that because they're trying to make people scared to vote for him. Okay? If anybody gonna do Project 25, check out what Kamala had said about social media. I want y'all to go check out what Kamala said about social media. Anybody. Okay? She was at a rally talking about social media and how they gonna stop a lot of people censoring social media. Now, mind you, social media is already censored a motherfucking enough. Okay, you write something, you saying something that makes sense, they block the shit, and then they'll give you a strike on your page. Okay, Instagram is good for that shit. They will give you a strike on your page. Okay, good morning, Luxury Pics. How are you? So they will give you a strike on your page real quick. Okay, just because you told the truth. I understand, Malik. It's all right, baby. It's all right. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I'm not. I said my heart is turning a little bit. I ain't say all the way. I understand. But the thing is that she wants to censor social media. So if you're trying to get the truth out about what's going on, like right now, you hear us all talking about how Colorado, right, had those gang members over there, the Venezuelan gang, right? And now you hear in Chicago, they in Chicago now. Okay? You hear Chicago now. You got people in America you never thought that would be chanting for the gangs. You never thought. I never thought I would be like, let the gangs whoop their ass. I never thought that I would say that shit. You got police in this bitch talking about let the gangs whoop their ass too. Okay? You got police in here talking about let the gangs get their ass too. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ain't that some shit? You never thought, because you would never think that somebody from a foreign country could come in this bitch and do shit like this, and they lie low. And they lie low. Nobody, there's no army, no nothing coming to get these motherfuckers. What right do they have to do that shit to American citizens? What right do they have to do that, to come here? We let somebody come up in our own shit and they collecting our tax money. Okay? Collecting our tax money. And whooping our ass too. What kind of nonsense is that? That's just like a pimp. Bitch, you better have my money. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you better have my money. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that, and they're not doing anything. That does not make sense to me. Oh, we gotta sit down and have a delegation and talk about it. What the fuck does that mean? You have to have a delegation and talk about it. Hey, Trey, what the fuck does that mean? I don't understand. I'm confused in this bitch. What does that mean? These people came to do foolery. They came to do nonsense. What does that mean? Legend, thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. The things Kamala is promoting is matrix and communism. I know I said that wrong. We haven't been taught the language. BTW, do you a Twitter or X account? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Black Twitter, I think you're trying to say. Am I saying that right? Or an X account? The thing is okay. X is still here. What's the other one that they're trying to get rid of in September? I forgot the other one they trying to get rid of. Um, Listen, you right. You right. They're trying to censor everybody. They're trying to censor everybody. It doesn't make sense. TikTok. Thank you, Legend. Thank you. Oh, BT means by the way. Thank you. Listen. I don't know. I don't know the lingo. I don't know the lingo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Passport King 77. Thank you. So, yeah, this is the thing, y'all. This is the thing that is crazy. We let some strangers come up here and, you know, they saying, bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money and I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do in this bitch. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that y'all went up to Chicago? And let me share something with you. Take heed to the message does not support violence, but I hope those brothers get y'all. I hope they get y'all. Take heed to the message does not support violence, but I hope those brothers get all of y'all. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I really do. I hope the police change their clothes and start looking like the gang members in that bitch. And take some of y'all out. Yes, I don't support violence. Okay, I don't support violence. Take heed to the message does not support violence, but damn it, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. It does not make sense. In the United States of America, never would have thought. Never would have thought. If somebody told me that shit, I would have never. I would have said, you lying. You lying. All the years we have had problems with gangs and stuff like that. Now we rooting for the motherfucking gangs to get them. We rooting for them. We like, yeah, y'all go out there and handle them. Because the police ain't done nothing. The government ain't done nothing. Okay? They ain't done nothing. It's crazy. It is so crazy. They had a gang member get up on IG. They covered his face. They had a gang member get up there on IG and he said, y'all was in Colorado, but right over here, this is where black folks live. This is Chicago. We not gonna let y'all come over here and do that shit. We not gonna let y'all come over here and do that shit. Okay? And you might could do it anywhere else, but you can't do it over here. They said we gonna deal with y'all. Now listen, I don't support violence. But shout out to all the gangs in Chicago. Yes, I don't support violence. But shout out to all y'all in Chicago. Do what it do, baby. Do what it do, damn it. Do what it do. Ain't nobody else saying nothing. Ain't nobody else saying nothing. They talking about they gotta sit down and have a conversation. What conversation is that? What conversation is that? That's right, Corey Joe. We don't support violence. We don't. But damn it, shout out to the Chicago gangs. Yes, I listen. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay? Now, back to what I was asking y'all before we switched on to something else. Y'all know how I run my mouth. Putin endorsed Kamala Harris. He endorsed her. There's a reason. Yes, Malik. They said the witch, what they call it, Winkins or something. I don't know. We don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. Yes, they said they called it Malik. What did they call it? They said switches they got or something like that. Yes. But Malik said, we don't know. Wink, wink. I listen. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Wink, wink. I'm sorry. Now, this is, and I'm going to share something with you. If I want to do some harm to you and I want to destroy what you know, uh, um, if I want to destroy something, right? Let's go into it a little bit more. If I want to destroy something and cause havoc, right? Okay. Switches. Thank you. Thank you. Boss King, I appreciate you. I'm sorry, I said Boss King. Passport King 77. Thank you, baby. So I know it's just propaganda. I know he playing. You know what I'm saying? He's being sarcastic. But damn, Daniel, how are you? But damn, you feel me? He want to support and endorse Kamala because why? It's easy to walk all over y'all. See, if you have a bully there, I can't walk all over you. Cause I'm a bully too. I'm scared of your bully. Either I'm not scared of your bully, but your bully talk shit. Your bully will follow what the fuck they said. See, America will and America is good for this shit. America will punish a nation and say, okay, I'm punishing you, we'll do levies on you or whatever they call those things. I'm gonna put levies on you. Okay. They punishing them because they did something wrong. You know what America does? After they do that, it's not even a long time. It's not even a long time. What do you think that type of policy does? It does nothing. It does nothing. Because what happened? These people still get back up and do whatever they want to do. These people still get back up and do whatever they want to do. Okay, so Trey put in the chat, he said, Putin said so many restrictions and sanctions against Russia like no other president has ever introduced before. Introduced before? I'm saying it wrong, I know. So the thing is that I would rather have Kamala than anybody else because I can bully her. I can bully her. They trying to say that she negotiated the release of some prisoners. Okay? They're trying to say that she negotiated the release of some prisoners that was in Russia. We all know that that's a damn lie. We haven't seen her in 3.5 years. We haven't seen her. The most you've seen Kamala is right now, these last few months. Other than that, she's been hiding somewhere. Okay? She's been hiding somewhere. We have not seen her. This is the first time in the last couple of months since she's been announced as becoming the nominee that we have seen her. Other than that, we have not seen her. Only big thing I had heard about her beforehand is when she invited all those black children. Let's talk about it. When she invited all those black children to a house party. HBCU college students to a house party. As first of all, they HBCU students and they're college students. They have enough motherfucking parties on their college campus. They have enough motherfucking parties on their campus. You could have had a luncheon with them. They could have met people, big wigs in DC. Y'all could have sat around and talked about some real shit that is going on in HBCUs, talked about some real stuff that's going on in the black communities. That's what you could have talked about. Not no motherfucking house party where you play Sexy Red. Okay? And let me share something with you. That stunt double, Sexy Red. Now everybody's starting to see that that shit sound crazy now. Now y'all getting tired of her ass. That's why she can't sell no motherfucking tickets now. Y'all tired of her. Her sensation, her 10 minutes of fame is gone out this bitch. That's why all her concerts were not sold the fuck out. Like y'all was trying to soup everybody up about a year ago, talking about she sell out concerts like Michael Jackson. What the hell? What the hell? Y'all put her against MJ. MJ in this bitch. Y'all put her against MJ. Let me share something with you. May Michael Jackson's soul rest in peace, right? But even if, okay, okay, Michael Jackson family, right? Let's talk about it. Even if Michael Jackson family said they're going to do a world tour with Michael Jackson hologram, he would still sell out stadiums and shit and countries and shit just with the hologram. Yes, let's talk about that shit. But y'all put her next to MJ and y'all sitting up here talking about she sell out stadiums like MJ. Y'all know y'all lying. And the truth ain't in you. I know y'all lying. And the truth ain't in you. Okay? I said sell out. Sold out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Sold out. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know how when I be talking, I be rambling at the mouth. You know, he would have the hologram itself would have sold out stadiums. Do you hear me? It would have been crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. If they had the hologram come here in Jersey, I'll go see that shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie at all. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie at all. I would go do it too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would go watch it too. Okay. I would go watch it too. I'm sorry. I would go watch the hologram. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie at all. Okay, Ricky, what's going on? How are you, sir? I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I will watch it. They were Trey. You right, Trey. I'm telling you, you speaking facts. Even when he went overseas, it was crazy. It was pandemonium even when he went overseas. So you trying to compare MJ, good morning, boss man. You trying to compare MJ to Sexy Red. Where we doing that at? And then she flopped. That 10 minutes of fame wore the fuck out. First of all, I thought the 10 minutes of fame was going to wear out when she had the gonorrhea lip gloss. The chlamydia lip gloss. The booty hole brown lip gloss. I thought her 10 minutes fame was going to be gone then. Okay? But no, y'all motherfuckers was still listening to her. Okay? But now we know. Now we know that, her 10 minutes fame is gone now. So back to the story at hand. No matter what y'all say, Trump need to win that White House. I'm sorry. But they had an analyst, okay, on NBC. Okay, he's a political analyst, okay? Political analyst. And he said that from his calculations that Kamala's going to win. That's what he said. So even if Trump win the popular vote, even if he wins the popular vote, right? Because y'all know those analysts, the ones who been trained to read that shit, read the room and shit, They usually be right. So if she win, it's gonna be from the electoral college. That's how she gonna win. They gonna if she win, it's gonna be because the electoral. Because a lot of people don't like her. See, social media has been trying to sell her these last couple of months. A lot of people don't like her. They don't like her. But see, the thing is, the Dems know that's all they got. They only got her. The Dems know they only got her. So they got to deal with that shit. They know they only got her. They got to deal with that shit. So if she win, it's going to be for the electoral. That's only how. That's only how if she win. Because I believe the popular vote is going to go to Trump. Because I don't know who talked to him. I don't know who sat him down and was like, listen, you gotta get it, you gotta get it, you gotta do what you gotta do this time or whatever. Mind you, he was up there doing antics and shit when he was in the White House. Now, was it funny to watch? It was. But until C-19 had hit, if C-19 didn't hit, it wouldn't have fucked up his presidency. This is the truth. Okay? It would not have fucked up his presidency. If C-19 did not hit, if C-19 would not have hit us, his presidency would have been fine. They just would have said he did all these antics with, fake news and stuff like that. They would have been laughing about it and shit, and we would have been getting that money because we was getting that money. Okay? Everybody was getting that money. Small business was getting that money. Even though it was Congress and it was the House and the Senate that signed off on the shit, but we was getting that money. Okay? Shit wasn't crazy. Okay? This is the truth. Shit was not crazy. Okay? It wasn't wild in this bitch. The gas wasn't a nothing. But C-19 had flipped his whole presidency out of whack, and they were all lying and shit. Fauci was in that bitch lying. I wonder who told him to lie like that. I wonder who told him to lie like that. Legend, thank you for the $5 super chat. Legend said, if they stop counting votes in the middle of the night again, we need to raise hell. I'm saying. Ooh, legend. Legend. We don't support violence over here. Wink, wink. We don't support violence over here, legend. Okay? We don't support violence over here, legend. Okay? Ricky, I hope I greeted you. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Black lady, what's going on, baby? It's good to see you. So that's the dilemma right there, y'all. That's it right there. We gonna see. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. Because if Fauci didn't lie, if Fauci did not lie, we wouldn't have to worry about what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? We would have been able to walk through, okay? We would have been able to walk through C-19. That's what we should have had done. And the people who had the weak immune system, oh, thank you, Malik. I appreciate you. Oh, okay. Oh, you said I did, but someone asked for my link. Okay. So the thing is that if C-19 didn't play something in C-19 and we walked through C-19 like he was suggesting, and people told him he was crazy to suggest we walk through C-19, but we should have. I'm going to share with you why. Because a lot of those ventilators deleted people. Because when the body stopped breathing on its own and it need a machine to do something, that's the problem. The body thinks that, it doesn't need to work anymore. When it doesn't breathe in, the air, if it doesn't take in air, It thinks it's not alive anymore. So that's why a lot of those people was going on to glory. Now, don't get me wrong. The people who had bad immune systems, okay, and also if you already had a chronic illness, you would have went to glory anyway. You would have went to glory anyway. Even if they didn't put the ventilator on you and you would have just walked through C-19, you would have went to glory anyway because your immune system couldn't take what the hell was going on. C-19 is no joke at all. But look at it now. Look at it now. There's so many people who got C-19 now that they walk out of that bitch after 7 days without the ventilator. They got those ventilators. They in the basement. They in the basement. They don't need them no more. Can you imagine? So this is the shit that we talking about. Instead of them we should have just walked through C-19. And all those people they punished because they didn't want to take the jab. They fired a lot of people at Robert Wood Johnson. They fired a lot of people there. Okay? They let them go because they didn't want to take the jab. Now I'm gonna share something with you. If you're dealing with patients who have C-19, this is how I was putting it in my head. If you're dealing with patients back then when C-19 first was rocking out with us, right? I was like, you want to keep other patients who don't have it, you want them to be safe. This is what I was thinking. Because some people were bringing it home to their families and their husband or their wife was passing away from it. So that's what when I took mine, I was thinking of my family. I didn't want to bring nothing home to my family because, mind you, I was moving people to the freezer. I was touching these people and moving them to the freezer. So I didn't want to bring nothing home to our family. So I would get undressed outside by the laundry room, take my shit off, my shoes, everything, bag it up, put it in the wash machine. The shoes I would leave outside. So I think I left the shoes in the car. I would leave the shoes in the car, but my clothes and everything I would take off, throw it in the wash machine. So I was nervous about bringing anything home to my family. And also, I wore a mask in the house. So I was terrified as well. You understand? So I took the jab because I was like, this going to help my family, and I don't want my family to get sick. And what we did too is that we did herbal all the time, like warm tea, you know what I'm saying? Coffee, not coffee, I'm sorry, warm tea, honey, lemon, all that stuff we did. You know what I'm saying? To cleanse the body. Cause my husband, y'all know, is from Nigeria. So he knows all these herbal remedies and stuff like that. So we were doing a lot of that. We were doing a lot of that. Nobody was coming over. We was sealing up the house. Nobody can come. We ain't want nobody to come visit us or none of that shit. We wasn't throwing nothing, no cookouts, none of that shit. We just was in the house. Yes, yes. And you know what? Tell you the truth. After all that, okay? After all that, and then we find out that that shit was not real. You know what I'm saying? It didn't do anything. And I was shaking my head at Fauci. All the while I was rooting for Fauci, like, that's right, tell Trump, tell Trump. And all the while, Fucci ass, whatever his name is, I'm messing up his name, Dr. Fauci, was up here lying and shit. He was up here lying and shit. Okay? Yes, Ginger also. Thank you, Ricky. Yup. It's crazy how they just lie like that just to destroy this man presidency, to make it seem like he didn't handle the C-19 properly. But I'm gonna share something with you. He did handle C-19 properly. All we had to do was walk through it. That's what he said. Now that other shit with the bleach and all that stuff, he shouldn't have said that shit. That was wrong. He shouldn't have said that shit. But the part when he said we should have walked through, okay, we should have walked through it, he was right. He was right. And people like to clown him for it, but he was telling the truth. He was telling the truth. I'm just saying. I'm just saying he was telling the truth. Because C-19 is still around. But there's no ventilators. They're not using ventilators. They keeping patients in a room for 7 days, and then after the 7 days with the still air and medication, they releasing their ass. So you telling me C-19 got better? You know what I'm saying? Did it change or did it get worse? I don't understand. Because now you don't need the ventilators. All that ventilator stuff y'all was talking about, nah, something else. And now here we go with something else coming down the pipe. And y'all scaring the shit out of us and telling us we might have to take a jab. They testing it now in Africa like that's not normal. Y'all always test shit in Africa first. You gotta test them first before you give it to everybody else. And I don't even know how Africa letting them do that shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Y'all gotta test them first and then unleash it onto the world. That's why I keep telling y'all, the Garden of Eden is Africa. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all, nobody believe in me. I'm telling you right now. Okay? So now, let's get into this foolery this morning. Let's get into it. Now we all know the post I wrote today. Okay, we all know that this right here, Putin endorsing Kamala, we all know that this shit is fake. Okay? We all know this shit fake. Okay? This shit ain't real. Okay? This shit ain't real. He's doing this is sarcasm shit. You hear me? He's being sarcastic. Okay? This is what it is. Now, I know some of y'all, some of the Dems was talking about, yeah, that's right, because he's scared of Kamala. Where's he scared of Kamala at? Where's he scared of Kamala at? Some of y'all was in my comment section. I was ready to block some of y'all motherfuckers. Where is he scared of Kamala at? Y'all get on my last nerve. Nobody pay a fucking attention. Okay? Where's he scared of Kamala at? If he was scared of Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, he would not have done the shit that he doing to Ukraine right fucking now. He's scared where? Some of y'all was like, yeah, that's right. He's scared of her. That's why he endorsed her. Where the fuck where? Where the fuck where? He don't want Trump in that bitch. Where the fuck where? Some of y'all Negroes get on my motherfucking nerve. Cause y'all can't see past shit. Y'all see he being sarcastic and shit. And y'all think that shit is funny. Oh yeah, that's right. He's scared of Kamala. He ain't scared of no damn Kamala. He ain't scared of her ass. He ain't scared of her ass one bit. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. I know I said that word wrong. It's propaganda. Okay? All right? That's what it is. That's what it is. And he's being sarcastic. That's it. Can't be, baby. Hey, James, how are you? Can't be. He is not scared. That doesn't make sense. He is not scared, and y'all sitting up there. That's right, some of y'all Dems, and I'm a Dem too, but some of y'all stupid. I'm sorry. Some of y'all get on these social media pages and y'all say some stupid shit, and some of us Dems are woke and shit. Some of us woke, okay? Some of us understand that this shit don't make sense, but the rest of y'all is fucking boo-boo the fool and shit in this bitch. Some of y'all stupid. It's okay that you don't like Trump, okay? It's okay that you don't like him. Okay, I got some reservations about him too. Okay, but the thing is that this sounds stupid. Okay, y'all know you. First of all, listen. You know one thing about the lion's den, right? The lion's den always like when deer make a mistake and enter the lion's den. You know that? They don't like to see another lion entering the den. But they love to see when like little baby deer enters the lion den. Why you think lions like to see little baby deers enter the lion's den? Why you think? Put it in the chat. Why you think? Why you think lions love to? Thank you, 18. It's food. It's food. That's why. Easy prey. That's right. Yep, easy meat. That's right. See, if I could bully you and if I could talk shit to you, I want you in power. When you call me and you try to put down demands on me to leave Ukraine alone, right? I could tell you, get the fuck off my phone and hang up. Get the fuck off my phone and hang up. Now, if I'm calling you, I'm a bully and you a bully, and the first bully say, leave Ukraine the fuck alone, okay? Leave them alone or this shit about to get gangster. Mm-hmm. If the first bully say leave Ukraine alone, this shit about to get gangster, this not what you want. The other bully is thinking like, wait a minute, what he got that I don't know what he got? You know what I'm saying? Like what kind of shit he got going on? You know what I'm saying? What kind of shit he got going on over there? You know. But when you got a deer on the phone with a bully, let me go back to the analogy. When you got a deer talking to a lion in a low voice, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. You're not going to do anything to me. I'm not scared of you. And the lion say, cross this line right here. You're going to see what I'm going to do to you. And then the stupid deer go across the line. Because you know deers don't see shit. When you riding, especially down here, okay? Especially down here, deers don't see shit, okay? And that's what the fuck she is. Deers don't see shit, okay? And he gonna eat her ass alive. That's why he want her there. Okay? This is the motherfucking problem right here. This is the problem. Why you promoting her? You endorsing her and shit. Nah, even if this shit is propaganda, even if this shit is a joke, can you imagine everybody else, all the other nations laughing about this shit? Laughing about this shit. America has become a joke to everybody. We have become a laughing fucking stock. I'm sorry. We have become a laughing stock. That's what is going on right motherfucking now. I still say masculinity will be determined on November 5th. Masculinity will be determined on November 5th if the U.S. still has masculinity here. Okay? Now, when Hillary ran, masculinity was still here. Because she ain't win. I know that's nasty for me to say. Some of y'all sisters who wanted Hillary to win, I wanted Hillary to win too. But only why I wanted Hillary to win is because I thought Bill was going to take this shit over. That's what I thought, okay? That's why I wanted her to win, okay? But if Kamala win, masculinity is gone in the United States of America. I ain't lying to you. And that's when all the people who always disliked us for generations, who couldn't stand us, that's when we gonna see all hell break loose in this bitch. That mean the last line of defense. What did I tell y'all a couple days ago? The last line of defense is masculinity in the United States. Okay? Malik said, take heed anybody but him. Damn, Malik. I feel you, Malik, but I'm going to share something with you. Malik. I don't want to watch this motherfucker burn. I'm sorry. Fuck what you heard. I don't want to watch this motherfucker burn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't want to watch this motherfucker burn. I'm sorry. This is what we're going to find out November 5th if masculinity exists in the United States anymore. I'm just That's how you going to know. That's the last line of defense. This is why America is still held right now. This is why America is still holding right now, because that last line of defense is masculinity in this bitch. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. That's why we have not fallen. This is why. But people, you hate men, and you got these women out here marching talking about they hate men and this and that, all this foolishness that they get up here and speak. But if the last line of defense go, the US is done. We talking about money and all that other stuff. It's not even money. It's the masculinity in this bitch. That's the truth. If masculinity leave the United States, is done. Why do you think they promote all this bullshit, even to the children while they're young? You know what I'm saying? It's like the system is trying to crash on their own. This is why they promote all this foolery to the children, all these propagandas to the children, because they want the children not to have an alpha mindset. See, when all the alpha men go, right? Now, just the alpha mindset, not alpha men, because I don't like to say alpha men, but alpha mindset. Like, okay, we gonna call Trump an alpha man because he's a bully and he has the mindset of an alpha too. Okay, and everybody wanna know him. Even when he was just rocking with the black community, everybody wanted to be in a space with him. Okay, that's the only thing. Okay, that's the only thing. And I'm gonna share something with you. A lot of people will say Trump has some fucked up morals, but check this out. Even though Trump is a felon, okay, he's a felon, right? Okay, but there's some shit Kamala has done, but she ain't never got caught on that shit. That's the only thing. And if we want to talk about anybody ethics, they both got ethic problems, because check this out. You was fucking somebody who was married. You was fucking somebody who was married. You put your own brothers, okay, you held your own brothers in prison and never gave them a court date. You held your own brothers because you say you black. So you held your own brothers instead of something that was minor that they done. I could see if that shit was crazy, then yes, they deserve to go to prison. But shit was minor, like a bag of weed or something like that. Okay? And yet, you still held them. And then, on top of that, you sat up there and you held evidence for someone who was on death row. Like, damn. You know? So, listen, the thing is that I'm not justifying anything. I'm not justifying anything. Both of them are horrible candidates to me. Both of them are. Okay? I wish Cornell West could get some action going on, but he's not a part of the cool kids. You understand? The part of the cool kids are the Dems and the Republicans. I don't care who else run outside. Nobody pay attention to them. They'll just say, okay, well, they're in the race. Okay? They're in the race. But the cool kids are the Republicans and the Democrats. That's it. So they're not a part of the cool kids club, so they're not going to get any traction. That's the truth. But we going to find out November 5th. And if she win, then I know that my brothers, okay, my brothers, I'm going to let you know right now. If she win November 5th, kingship is gone in America. Yes, I'm telling you right now, and it's every color. Every color, kingship is gone in America. You're going to never be able to get another man in that bitch. If she win, you ain't gonna never be able to get another man in that bitch. It's gonna be women. This gonna be an era of women, especially if she get in there and if she do a good job. If she get in there and she do a good job, if no shit go wrong, there will continuously be women presidents, and y'all have lost your kingship. I ain't lying. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I ain't even lying to you. If she do a good job, I ain't say she was. I ain't say she was, because the truth is the Bible speaks about this already. If a woman rules over a man, so the Bible already speaks about what's gonna happen. Okay, now y'all see all that symbolism that was on the Olympics. Okay, y'all saw all that shit, right? Let's get it in. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty, December. You wrong for that. Mm-hmm. So we gonna see what happened. We gonna see what it is. Because the thing is that women have come to the mindset that no matter what, they don't need men. Like, how can you say you don't need me and everything you use, I made in this bitch? You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for If it wasn't for men, we would not have the luxury of sitting in chairs and shit. We wouldn't have the luxury of living in a house. You wouldn't have a luxury of water and heat and shit and electric. You know what I'm saying? But what do we do? What do we do? Because women think they know better. But y'all gonna fuck around and find out. So we gonna find out November 5th if masculinity is gone in the US. That's when we gonna find out, y'all. All right. So it is what it is. We gonna see what happened, because all that shit that Putin doing is all a lie, baby. He up there fucking up. He up there fucking up and starting trouble. That's what it is. All right. So let's get into. Have y'all ever heard of this? It's called the Eve complex. Let's get into it.
Women have the Eve's complex.
Okay.
You ever heard that before?
You about to tell me?
I am, because I made it up.
Okay, cool.
I created it.
Okay.
So Eve's complex is, we go to the Bible, right? Adam and Eve, so at the so-called beginning.
Okay.
When God said, hey, look upon the earth, everything you see is yours, belongs to you, you can have it. Enjoy it, it's yours. But this one little thing, that's mine, you can't have it.
Okay.
And yet, that's the one thing that she wanted. She had to have that. She wasn't happy with all of that, everything else. She had to have this one thing, right? And you can get into, Satan tricked her and all this, but it was easy because that's what she wanted, because God said you couldn't have it. And that's what I say, women have an Eve's complex, because you can have, this man can be all these things that you want him to be, and he can be good to you, and there could be one little flaw.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, she's not happy, she wants out, it's about her happiness and all this stuff. Women have...
He's right. He's telling the truth about that part. Because remember, I know I'm not trying to get biblical, but remember how Yahweh told them you can have everything in this garden except this one. You can't eat from the tree of life. But yet, it was easy for the serpent to say something to her and for her to just go to the tree of life. Even though Yahweh said you can go to every other tree, you can do anything you want to do here, but this you can't do. See, this is the problem why a lot of our women have a problem with structure. We have a lot of we have a problem with the word no. You can't do this. I don't want you to do this. We have a lot of problem with structure and order. You can't do this. And so now she gets up in your face and say, I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want to do. Okay? This is what it is. I can do whatever I want to do. It doesn't matter. Okay? And this is where you get a lot of women that have this mindset. And Malik is right. Who gonna check me, boo-boo? Who gonna check me, boo-boo? Listen, it is what it is, honey. What he's saying, he's speaking facts. There are a lot of women that will get up here. They know good and hell well. That's just like sleeping with a married man. You know good and hell well that this man is off limits. But because you see the ring on his finger, it I don't know. When a man have his wedding ring on, it attracts more hoes. Ain't that crazy? It attract more women because they know they can't sleep with this man. They know they not supposed to sleep with this man. Do you hear me? They know they not supposed to sleep with this man. But it attracts more hoes to him when he wearing his wedding band. If he ain't wearing no wedding band, he don't get that many hoes. He don't get that many hoes. It's dry. It's like the Sahara Desert in this bitch. But once he get a wedding ring, pussy is getting thrown to him from the free throw line and everything. Because we want something we ain't supposed to have. We always doing that shit. So this Eve complex that this brother said, he's speaking right. Now, another thing, y'all, did y'all hear Tim Walz's family is voting for Trump? They got shirts that say Tim Walz's family voting for Trump. Did y'all hear that? Now, I want y'all to hear the clip real quick. Shout out to Young, Black, and Wealthy. I want y'all to hear it. It's Denzel Washington screaming in the back. Y'all hear this. Watch this.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Yeah! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
So they're like trying to make joke, you know, that Tim Wild's family is, you know, traitor. They turned on him. But the question is, why did the family turn on him? When they not happy that he will be VP of the United States of America? They not happy for him. Why did they do that? Why did they take a picture with Trump shirts on? Why did they take a picture? And they even put Tim Wells' family supports Trump. Ain't that some shit? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Okay. Thank you so much, baby. Shadow, thank you for breakfast. Shadow gave me $9.99. I appreciate you. For breakfast and coffee, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Trey said, nah, they know he ain't shit. I believe that too, Trey. They know he ain't shit. That's why they ain't voting for him. Okay? That's why they ain't voting for him. Okay? You put tampons and pads in the men's bathroom. You thought that made some sense to you. Okay? Now, I want y'all to hear this. Shout out to Kendra G show. Okay? Shout out to Kendra G. Because there are so many women that come on to her show, men too, that they got a lot of demons. They got a lot of demons in them. And I think the demon want to be at the forefront of this shit. So they want the demon want this person to be seen on social media. Okay? And so here we go. Listen to it very well, y'all. Listen to it very well.
What do you do for a living?
I am a luxury companion.
A luxury companion.
A luxury companion.
Here we go!
Basically, it's kind of like a sugar baby.
I'm a sugar baby.
So men pay you to spend time with them?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
We're back.
Sorry.
I get paid to go on vacations, go to work events, go to dinner, hang out and stuff.
Hang
You have
out.
sex with them?
She asked, do you have sex with
Some of them.
them? She lying. All of them.
Fuck off. Seriously.
What do you do for a living?
I am a luxury companion.
A luxury companion. Trey said, just say you an escort. That's all. Trey said, just keep it 100. Say you an escort. Just keep it 100. I am a luxury companion. You know, they put a lot of new names on hoism. They do. They put a lot of new names on hoism. Yes, they do, baby. Yes, they do. 20 in the front and 40 in the back. Shout out to Lost in Translation podcast. Yes. They put a lot of names on hoism. Shout out to Kosha. They put a lot of names on hoism. Yes, they do, honey. Yes, they do. They have changed that shit around. They have changed that shit around. Okay? It ain't she ain't the bottom hoe no more. She ain't the top hoe, the middle hoe. She ain't the chicken hoe. Okay? It's none of that no more. Okay? I am a luxury. Okay? I am a luxury. Okay? Here we go. One more time. This is what she said.
What do you do for a living?
I am a luxury companion.
A luxury companion. I am a luxury companion. There's no more hoe now. Okay? There's no more hoe. I'm a luxury companion and shit. That's what it is. Okay? Now, mind you, this is the oldest profession in the world, honey. Hoeing is the oldest profession in the world. Let's keep the name the same. That's what it is. It's hoeing. Hoeing is the oldest profession in the world. It was even in the Bible. Hoeing was in the Bible. Just keep it just like that. I'm hoeing. I'm hoeing. And men pay me to hoe. That's what you're supposed to say. Luxury. Yes. You mean the thrift store. Shadow said you mean the thrift store, damn it. That's right. But this is what it is. It's luxury. I'm a luxury hoe. I ain't no regular hoe. I'm a luxury hoe in this bitch. Yes, I am. Matter of fact, let me just get my buckshots ready. I'm a luxury hoe in this bitch. Don't mix me up with no street hoe. I'm a luxury hoe in this bitch. What I say, I'm a luxury hoe in this bitch. Don't get it twisted. I'm a luxury hoe in this bitch. Okay, no, December said a thrift shop. Yes, a thrift store. No. Okay. Shadow said a luxury. You mean a thrift store? Yes, baby, but she said she's a luxury. Okay. When I sling pussy to over 120 men or something like that, or 300 men or 1,000 men, okay, it's called luxury pussy. Y'all just make up these words. I don't even know sometimes. It's crazy. Okay? I don't even know. Now, check this out. We gonna jump into Cornell West real quick, okay? I want y'all to hear this black woman call herself trying to correct Cornell West. Because remember, he's talking about how people from Kamala's camp, okay, VP Harris camp, have been approaching him about dropping out of the race, okay? And even though he said, I may not get, anything, but at least people know I tried to run, okay? But check this out. Black woman, because it's always a black woman, always got to be loud and ghetto and hood. That's what we're linked to. Black women got to be loud, ghetto, and hood, okay? That's what we link to. When we're talking to grown-ass men, okay, that this man could be your father, and you talking to him like you two-sided. Okay, let's get into it.
Respectfully, the truth is there is no path to victory for you. The truth of the matter is, realistically, you are not going to win this race. So what is the point of you staying in the race when what we have talked about for almost an hour now is something that you can do from the private sector and frankly have more impact as proven by your career?
No, I think that in the long run, black people and poor people will never be free as long as they're locked into a corporate duopoly. And if we don't have voices that bring light on the corruption and the duopoly, then we'll find ourselves going through the same cycle over and over and over and over again. And so when I have a critique of the duopoly, it's true that it doesn't translate immediately, let's say, in the next few weeks, even though we don't know. You notice I keep keeping the door open because we just don't know, but it doesn't look like I can win overnight. But we have to have somebody who bears witness to the truth and somebody who carries the torch.
Respectfully, the truth is there is.
So you see how, and this is the thing that irked my nerve about black women. They will first, before they call themselves trying to disgrace you, they will say respectfully. So the thing is, you're still not, why are you even saying respectfully? That's the go-to word that we use, respectfully. And then you go in on somebody. Mind you, Cornell West is a scholar and a gentleman. And should we not talk to him with some respect or some decorum or something? I mean, should we be that indignant with him? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know he's not a part of the cool kids. So he wasn't going to get picked anyway. Even Kennedy, too. He not a part of the cool kids. He wasn't going to get picked anyway. But he said, let me grab my people. Okay? Let me grab my people and bring them over to Trump's side. Now I'm going to share something with you. If Kennedy voice, because we have to tell this truth. We got to tell this truth. If Kennedy voice was okay, he would be a force to be reckoned with Trump right now. Just on his name alone. Just on his name alone. If his voice was still good, okay? And I hope and pray that one day his voice heal better than what it is. But if his voice was still good, he will be a force to be reckoned with Trump. Just on his name alone. That's what it would be. I'm just saying. And yeah, his family went against him. They mad with him about him endorsing Trump. But I don't blame him. He had to bring those people to Trump's side. He had to. He had to. That's how you know that he still believes in masculinity. That's how you know that he still believes in masculinity. But I keep telling y'all, November 5th, gonna let us know if masculinity still exists in this bitch. In the United States of America, we gonna find out November 5th if masculinity still exists in this bitch. Okay? Now, I want y'all to hear something. Whew, this is crazy right here. Okay, shout out to Black Alpha. Shout out to Black Alpha. He is on IG and also Instagram, okay? And another brother that I follow, okay? He gonna break it down. It's like a reaction video. And we gonna talk about Roland Martin. We gonna talk about Roland Martin. All right, let's get into it. Commercial gonna be first, y'all.
Temu free gift. 300 meters deep waterproof.
Shout out to Drummer 1980. Why you call Rolanda? What happened? Why you say that? Trey, be nice in the chat. Shout out to Drummer 1980. Y'all please like and subscribe to this brother page. He always drop amazing content. Trey, you bad.
Well, guys, you know who I am. I don't make believe, I make believers family.
Oh, because Dr. Omar called him that, you gonna call him that?
Columbia, South Carolina. I hope you're having a good day today, and if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because remember, after all, happiness is an inside job. And it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again. With a reaction video from my man, Black Alpha Network. Guys, go check out his channel. The guy's doing phenomenal work. He is doing phenomenal work. And this dude has some receipts.
Morning,
I came
Walter,
across
how
his page
are
on
you?
Twitter, and I just had to do a reaction video. But shout out to that brother, all right? Roland Martin is back on the radar again, guys. He always on the radar for the wrong reasons, and I wonder why. Because he always shucking and jiving and buck dancing all the time with a ham hock stuck out his mouth.
He said a ham
twerking
hock.
and gyrating, thrusting his pelvis back and forth. Anywho,
That's
I'm gonna call this
terrible.
shit to the screen, guys. Now listen close, because this is very interesting.
Roland, wife left him, and she left him for his daddy. Yeah. We got all the receipts. Yep, the receipts come out.
She left him for his
And
daddy.
Roland been on social media having breakdowns, calling his wife all types of goddamn names.
Oh.
Can I show y'all some of the pictures?
Yes, show it.
Can I put some of the receipts on the table? Cool. Absolutely goddamn will. Y'all look at this right here. Check this one out. Rolling. You should have never crossed foundational black Americans. Wrong thing to do. Check this out. No shock. We got a divorce. Yes, she remarried.
Oh,
He's
married.
white.
He's white.
Trust me, I wasn't surprised. Zaddy came through with a Mercedes, smashed your old lady. Yeah,
That's
You got a bad history, Roland.
Oh, God.
He was married to Deborah Duncan. Folks in Dallas and Houston will know her for her career in TV as well. They divorced because he wanted her to stay home and have babies. Wow, okay. Here's a little piece of an article she did years ago. She simply states that he wanted her to quit her job and have babies, even though she does not want children. She wasn't ready. It was difficult for him being married.
Why did he marry her if she didn't want children? Why did they get married? That doesn't make sense. I don't know why y'all be doing nonsense like that. You know? That doesn't make sense at all. Why did y'all get married if she didn't want children? Let's go into it.
To someone who made more money than him and was more recognized. She said, I was not going to apologize.
So she's saying he was jealous that she made more money than him and that she was more famous than him. Now I'm going to share something with you. I do not subscribe to this shit when it comes to men who have a king mindset. I don't care how much money you make or how famous you are. If your husband has a king mindset, that shit don't bother him. So I don't like to say that this is subscribed for all men. But in his case, you know, for his case, for Roland, I'm going to say yes. Yes, he was jealous. But for a man who has a king mindset, I don't care if you work for the sanitation department. I don't care if you're a plumber. I don't care if you're a construction worker. I don't care what kind of job you got, baby. If you at McDonald's and you working at Burger King too. I don't care if you got the king mindset. Whatever your wife does, it doesn't bother you. Okay? And so when they say this shit about men all the time, oh, he's jealous. No, he's not. He's not. But for Roland, we gonna say yes, because the shit he did last week, we have to agree with him on this one. Okay? We have to agree with him on this one.
For my job anymore. That is coming directly from Mrs. Deborah Duncan, Roland Martin's first wife. She said she divorced you, Roland, because you wanted her to stay at home and have babies, Roland. She says that she divorced you, Roland, because you did not want to be with somebody who made more money and was more recognized than you, Roland.
Let's get to work, guys. I have 2 more clips, so stay tuned, because Black Alpha Network is bringing the heat, and I got some more gas to throw on the fire for you, okay? That's a very interesting take.
Yes,
some information that Black Alpha Network just gave, guys. Wouldn't you say? Roland Martin, wife, left him for a zaddy, huh?
For zaddy.
But yet he upset with the foundation of Black Americans. Don't you think your energy is directed at the wrong person, Roland?
Yes, it
Did you hear me?
Yes, it
I
is.
said, don't you think your energy is wasted at the wrong person?
Yes, it is.
This isn't fun,
Commercial,
but it
y'all.
saves
Give me a
homeowners a
minute.
fortune.
Commercial.
So, why doesn't every home in the U.S.
Here we
have
go.
The wrong person, but broken behind. And go come after us,
said
but you ain't
broken
going after
behind.
Zaddy, huh? Now, family, listen to what I'm about to say. I don't fault Roland Martin for wanting to have a woman to stay home and take care of the kids.
Okay.
If he can provide. But it's one vital point that you miss, Roland, because you don't have no game, apparently, or you don't have no knowledge about women.
Oh,
Once you run into a career woman,
Uh-huh.
she is just that.
Ooh.
You can't expect coming in the door changing people and altering people.
Is drummer 1980 correct? If you have a career woman, you can't run in and try to change her. She has to have that mindset change on her own. If she told you she didn't want children, you know good and hell well she ain't having no kids. Why did you marry her? See, some tell me she was used as a shield. Anybody understand where I'm landing at? Something tells me she was used as a shield. Okay. Anybody understand where I'm trying to land at right there? Okay. Yes. A beard. Thank you. Oh, they call it a beard. I'm saying shield and shit. Boss man, thank you. 18, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So it's a beard. You know what I'm saying? She's being used as the beard. Okay, but she ran away. She said, nah, I can't deal with this shit. Here we go, y'all.
If it's etched in stone, that's just what it is. If this woman is a career woman and she told you from the beginning she don't want to have no children with you, you got to take her for a word's sake. No, but you figure that you can change somebody, huh?
That's what he thought.
She a career woman, Roland. Number two, you said that you didn't want to be with somebody that made more money and is more recognizable than yourself.
Lord.
That sounds like a personal issue to me. Wouldn't you say the least, guys? That sounds like insecurity to me. Because I know people that the woman make more money than the man do. But that still don't make the man lesser of her man. And let me tell you why. If I knew that my wife could make $300,000 and I'm just making 120, I'm gonna push her to the 300,000. But what?
That's a king mindset. Did you hear what he said? That's a king mindset right there. If I knew my wife could make 300,000, right? Okay, and I only made 100,000, right? I'm gonna continue to push her to make that 300,000. That's a king mindset. So we can combine that empire together. That's a king mindset. Y'all ever look at okay, I know y'all watch Tabitha Brown. I know y'all watch her, right? Okay. I like her too. Okay. Shout out to her husband Chance as well. But when he go on panels with her, group panels and shows and stuff like that, he always big up his wife. And he don't have to. He doesn't have to. Because I'm quite sure she knows how much Chance love her. Because he took on a career job working at LAPD for years until she got her big break. Okay? Until she got her big break and became famous. Okay? Now, he always say, Tabitha is my brand. And everybody was looking like, like, what he mean my brand? He says she carries my last name. That's my brand. I want to see her make big moves. I want to see her do big things. And I'm going to share something with you. This is what my king does with me and his social media platform. He pushes me to do content. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to do no live. I'm tired. I don't want to do no live. He tell me, get your ass out there and talk. Okay? Get your ass out there and talk. Because that's all you know how to do. Get out there and talk. Okay? This is what you were designed to do. You were designed to talk shit. This is what, Tara, don't be laughing at me. This is what you were designed to do, to get out here and talk to the masses and talk shit. Okay? My king encouraged me to pump content and do all these things. Okay? Now, check this out. When Drummer 1980 said this, he's right. A king mindset will encourage your wife so that y'all can combine capital together. Do you understand? But in order for a king to encourage his wife, he gotta know that she was the right wife to encourage. Because some women, let's talk about it. Some women, if they get encouragement to do right, to do good, to do greater, once they get across that bridge and they become greater, they leave their husband behind. A lot of them do that shit. Once they become greater, they leave their husband behind. Okay? So it could be that Roland Martin, like I told y'all, he doesn't have a king mindset. And he was not sure of the relationship he had with his wife, because it couldn't have been real. It could not have been real at all. For him to come to someone who has a career-driven mind to say, I don't want you to do this no more. I want you to be home. I want us to have babies together and this and that or whatever. So that means he just wanted her to just be that beard. That's what we talked about before. He just wanted her to be the beard. That's it. That's why he started all that shit with her in the first place. Let's go into it.
You have to realize she still can't outwork me, huh? Because I bring more value than just money.
That's nasty, Trey. Trey said, what's weak is choosing to follow behind a woman. He right. Because I'm going to share something with you. You will always be a king no matter how much money your wife bring in. No matter how much she does in the house. You will always remain a king. You will always remain a king. From birth, you will always remain a king. But you have to wield your kingship. You have to wield your kingship properly. See, a lot of y'all sell your kingship to your wife. And that's where all that, nasty talk and disrespect come from. And now we know why Roland Martin acts the way he acts. Now we know why. We know why. All that shit last week is it this week only, or was it last week? I don't know when all that shit came out on his computer. Anyway, let's get into it.
Huh? When you're handy, fellas, when you have answers, when you have solutions, a woman will look at you a certain way if she's smart. Hear me when I talk.
All right now.
When a woman come to you with problems, or she have a problem, and you don't have solutions, you sitting there crying crocodile tears with her, you are no good for that woman. Because you're supposed to be the head, right? Huh? Did somebody hear me? I said, you're supposed to be the head.
Ooh, it's nasty.
You're supposed to be the provider. But if she make more money in some cases, that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
See, but women get their income mixed up with their value as well. But that's another conversation. Because your income don't determine your value. I know y'all don't like that. But let me repeat it for great measure. Your income does not determine your value, ladies.
Ooh, I like that. He said your income does not determine your value. Your value. Let me do it one more time. Hold on. Here we go.
You still can't outwork me, huh? Because I bring more value than just money.
I bring more value than
when
just
you're handy,
money.
fellas, when you have answers, when you have solutions, a woman will look at you a certain way if she's smart.
She is.
Hear me when I talk. When a woman come to you with problems, or she have a problem, and you don't have solutions, you sitting there crying crocodile tears with her, you are no good for that woman.
You're not.
Because you're supposed to be the head, right? Huh? Did somebody hear me? I said, you're supposed to be the head.
Ooh, that's nasty.
You're supposed to be the provider, but if she make more money in some cases, that's just what it is.
All right now.
See, but women get their income mixed up with their value as well, but that's another conversation.
No, that's a good conversation. Trey, I told you about putting the truth in my chat. I told you about putting the truth in my chat, okay? You want my channel to get blocked, okay? Listen, I told you that you a stranger in here. Now, what did I make you? Was you a cousin? Okay, because I'm going to move you to stranger now. Okay, how you going to put that in here? How can you respect someone as an equal when they wasn't designed to be an equal to you? I'm tired of you, Trey. I'm tired of you, Trey. I told you about putting the truth in this bitch. What I tell you, Trey? What the hell did I tell you? I'm tired of Trey. I'm tired of you, Trey. Did I make him a cousin, Tara? Did I make him a cousin? Wait a minute. You a stranger now. Quincy, don't laugh, Quincy. Don't laugh, because I moved you to cousin 2.0. Don't laugh in here. Do you hear me? Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Quincy. I'm telling you right now, I will move you. Now, boss man, I got some questions. I saw your comment. I got some questions as well to you, sir. I told you not to be putting the truth in my chat. Now, I don't need them to block me. I don't need my channel to get blocked in this bitch. What did you say? That a woman's vibe? What did you say? It doesn't matter what she make, that it doesn't, what did you say? I just want to know. I told y'all not to be putting the truth in this bitch. I told y'all already. If they block us, I ain't gonna have no channel no more. What the hell? I told y'all, Trey, you on thin ice, Trey. You on thin ice, Trey. I'm telling you right now. Boss man, I'm looking at you. And listen, boss man, I like you. I have a problem with you. Quincy, you already on the sidewalk. You already on the sidewalk already. Okay? You already on the sidewalk. Okay? Trey, I told you. No, I told you. I'm not playing. Boss man, listen, boss man. I don't care how educated you are. I don't care. I don't care how much I like the way you talk. I don't care. I told y'all about putting the truth in this bitch, for they blocked my channel. Now let's get back to the damn video. I'm not Quincy. I'm Quincy. Malik, watch them. Watch the three of them. I'm tired of them. Watch them, Malik. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. I had enough, damn it. I had enough. Woo. Now, let me get to the rest of this damn video. I told y'all better stop playing in this bitch.
Determine your value. I know y'all don't like that. But let me repeat it for great measure. Your income does not determine your value, ladies. Just because you think that you're higher than you ought to be doesn't make it true to the men. Ooh. The market will determine your value.
That's nice.
Believe me from my words. If you don't believe me, just go ask some older women that's honest and sincere. When a man have solutions for women, when he have answers, that man becomes valuable. Now, granted, I think it's better for the man to make more money. But in some cases, it don't happen like that. In this case, Roland was like he was jealous. He was insecure. And Zadie got your wife.
Too good for Mr. Roland Martin after this woman left him. Yes, the insecurity is big. But that's not the only reason. Remember, y'all, they said that she left because Roland wanted her to have babies? Yeah, Roland wanted her to have babies, right? That's what Roland wanted? Okay, she said she didn't want to have babies. And she wanted to keep her job. And Roland said, well, then you can leave then. And she said, I already left. He said, you can have him. She said, he was with me last night. He said, well, you ain't never going to be nothing. She said, you just went bankrupt. Well, after all of that, we come to find out that Miss Duncan did have kids. Miss Duncan went on to have her own son. And they're very close, and they write articles. But she didn't
Wait a minute. So she left Roland because Roland wanted her. That is, and Tara, I'm saying the same thing, baby. Ooh, that's nasty. So she left Roland because she didn't want to have. You know what the thing is? She didn't want to have babies with Roland. She did not want to have babies with Roland. Tell me if I'm lying. She ain't want to have babies with Roland. Because she probably looked at him as a co-wife. That's what she looked at Roland, as a co-wife. That's nasty, right? That's what she looked at. She looked at him like that. Okay? Because that's wrong though. It's wrong for me to say that, but that's what she looked at Roland as her co-wife. That's terrible. Okay, so she had the baby with Zaddy. Okay, so Zaddy said, "Nah, you gonna take this sperm. You gonna take this baby right here." Zaddy said, "You gonna take this baby right here." Okay. Ain't that some shit? Let's get back into it. Oh, damn.
They had a baby. Roland, you told her she couldn't leave. You told her that she makes more money and it hurts your feelings up.
Damn.
And she left you and she got with Zaddy. And after she got with Zaddy, they went on and had a family. They have a nice family. A family that you are not a part of. Yes. It's got to feel real bad when a woman is with you, leaves you for Zaddy, then she goes and has all the kids that you wanted. She had them with him. And you got the nerve to tell me who to vote for?
And I'm going to share with you how all this happened. Zaddy told her, if we get married, you going to have children. That's what he told her. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. Before you marry a woman, if you put boundaries in and you tell her what you expect, then she knows how to move. Okay? And you know how to move. Because at the beginning, she tell you that I don't want no kids, you supposed to leave her where she at. If she tell you I don't want no kids, Roland Martin did a woman move, because women do that shit. Women do that shit. A man say, I don't want no kids. I don't want no kids, right? You know, we could marry, but I don't want no children. Okay? She gonna throw that pussy every which way to her husband because she want to get pregnant. She gonna throw that pussy. Mind you, he thinking he just getting pussy is good. You know what I'm saying? But she gonna throw that pussy every which way, and then when she get pregnant, she gonna say to him, I'm pregnant. He gonna say, well, I told you I didn't want any children. I told you to make sure you on some birth control. I told you. Okay? And thinking that she could change her husband's mind or boyfriend mind. Okay? And it don't change because they told you in the beginning they ain't want no kids. They told you in the beginning that they wanted you to be on some type of protection. So that's what it looked like. The roles had reversed. Let's go into it.
Got the nerve to tell me I need to vote blue no matter who? It looks like your who went with Billy Bob. And you can't deal with that. And then you out there tweeting those tweets right there. Bad news. But what they say, well, wait, there's more. Roland, that's another picture, by the way. They look like they had a great time. Look like she moved on pretty good, Roland. Looks like she ain't thoughts about Sir Roland Martin's at all.
Well. Ain't that something, guys? The woman told you she don't want kids. Come to find out, she just didn't want kids with you. Boy, that thing doesn't. Oh, hit you in the gut. Crump your soul up. Apparently, that she didn't see no value in you. Not enough to have a child with you anyway. And don't get mad at me. I'm just presenting the facts. These are the facts. These are your tweets, not my tweets. We just going by what came out of your mouth. That's why you have to be careful whenever you're running down on people on the internet, calling people stupid.
Wait a minute.
Vote blue. No.
Wait, Angela said I'm looking at oh, oh my God. Wait, I'm just looking right now. I was like, wait a minute, what does she mean she looking at? Okay. Roland is looking for Tyrone. He ain't worried about no woman. Listen, y'all. Listen, I'm not entertaining that with y'all today. I'm not doing that. Here we go. Let's finish this video. I'm not doing that.
Y'all dumb, y'all idiots. He cursing at people, guys. But have you ever noticed he don't never have that same energy for nobody else, no other demographic. When Richard Spencer came on his broadcast, he had his head down. Huh? If I'm lying, somebody shut my mouth right now. When Richard Spencer, the premier white supremacist of this time, came on his broadcast, he was babbling and fumbling. But the minute he come to you, God knows, like a viper, he venomous. Y'all stupid, y'all dumb, you ain't getting no reparations, that's a hand-me-up. Okay. Zaddy got your woman. You should be upset with Zaddy.
Who stole Roland's woman? The woman that Roland wanted to have kids with, but she didn't want him. Let's show the world who took Roland Martin's woman, who put him on a tailspin of being angry at black women, being angry at black folks, okay? The one who went and had a happy life without him. Let's show the world why he is so insecure. Screenshot before they swipe this off the internet. Next time Roland Martin comes beeping at any foundational black Americans, telling us who we need to vote for, calling us names, disrespecting us, you make sure you put up this picture of Neil Hoyner and you remind him you got bigger problems than foundational black Americans standing on business. You got bigger problems than foundational black Americans getting to the money. You need to go worry about Neil Hoyner and why he been hoying up with your woman. And why you still tweeting, texting, and posting about her years later. Checkmate. That's another picture of Neil. Yeah. Rolling right now.
Oh, man. The husband is tall, too. Tall white man. And he looked like he in shape as well. Tall white man. Damn, Roland, and you still talking about this woman after all these years? Hey, Green Beans, it's good to see you, sir. You still talking about this woman after all these years? And she happily married to another man and got children with this man. She didn't want kids with you because she knew you was her co-wife. Damn, that's nasty. I know it's hard for me to say co-wife, but that's what he was. He was her co-wife, okay? He was the co-wife, okay? That's what it was, okay? He was looking for Tyrone, okay? As Baker said, he was looking for Tyrone. Honey. Woo!
He laying next to his wife, and I'm promising you, he's still seeing Deborah. If Roland was down bad about that, I mean, goodness. I mean, that's just sad. I mean, Roland heard about that. Well, then he really gonna be upset about this. Not only did Jay Leno take your girl, Jay Leno been on the town with her. Yeah, he been on the town with her. There you go, family. So don't only just have the receipts of who took your girl, we got the receipts of you crying over it. And then we got the receipts of her moving on and living her best life. And she ain't going back and forth with you, Roland. So foundationals ain't going back and forth with you. Hoyner ain't going back and forth with you. Deborah Duncan ain't going back and forth with you. And apparently, Joe Biden and Kamala ain't answering your phone calls. That means loss again, another loss, and another loss.
Rolling my
bad day to be a Democratic shield.
Well, there you have it, guys. I implore each and every one of y'all to go to his channel, Black Alpha Network on YouTube, all right?
Black Alpha
and
Network.
He got hours and hours of clips of Roland. Got all the receipts. Go and flood his channel out, guys. because the guy have some good information, all right?
Alpha,
but Roland Martin, you better be careful how you put your mouth
Network.
on people. Because everybody is looking at you, and everybody is hyper-focused on you. Because you serving as a shield, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You can play your position, but we going to play ours as well. Everybody's starting to see who you are. The new black media been said it years ago.
No. There's people who been said that he was zesty, okay? Because Dr. Umar, even though I don't like Dr. Umar, but he been said he was zesty. A lot of brothers have been called him out a long time ago. It's just that we got proof this week. This week we got the proof. When those brown buns walked across his screen, okay? Those what was it? Carmela, or whatever they call them, okay? Okay? Those let me just say brown skin. I'll say brown skin because I'm going to say the word wrong. Those brown skin buns walked across his screen, and that's why everybody is shocked. Because now, remember, he said, oh, this is Twitter feed. It's Twitter feed, y'all. You know how you see shit on Twitter. It's Twitter feed, right? Everybody, that's what he said. Then he came out and said, he ain't say Twitter feed no more. He said his computer was hacked. He should have just went along with Twitter feed. Because that's what he said in the beginning. He should have went along with just Twitter feed. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Okay? Like I told y'all, black men look amazing. Their body look nice and everything. Okay? Their body look amazing. Okay? But if a woman like me if I'm looking at a black man, okay, that's booty butt naked, I'm not going to get in trouble by social media. Okay? I'm going to get in trouble by my king, though. My king going to be mad about that shit. But everybody else, I'm not going to get in trouble by. He's getting roasted by everybody. Everybody is taking a chance on him. He's getting roasted by everybody because he's the same one that's calling us stupid. He's the same one that's calling us foolish and shit about reparations and all that nonsense. He the same one. Mind you, I told y'all, get reparations out your head. We not getting no reparations. Just get that out your head, okay? Okay, green beans, listen, green beans, just because you got a wrench don't mean that we friends. I don't care what you say, okay? Just because you got a wrench don't mean we friends in this bitch, okay? Let's act like we understand. Now, here we go. We got to finish this.
I remember when Jason Black was on your head. He was coming went back to Louisiana because he thought that you was going to be there, but you never showed your face. All right? And it wasn't anything about nobody getting physical, but the energy different whenever that you have a conversation face-to-face, man-to-man. And we ain't talking about jumping on nobody. In some cases, somebody might need to get some hands put on, but we ain't talking about that here, okay?
God forbid.
But yeah, be careful how you put your mouth on people and how you comport yourself. Because people can pull receipts on you, especially whenever you in a drunken stupor texting. Oh, and he have plenty more guys. Go check out the channel, because I seen him. So, yeah, Zaddy done snatched the girl up, done had kids with him, and she told you verbatim she don't want no kids. Boy. Ooh. Just losing on all ends. And then
shout out to Drummer 1980 for the content, and shout out to Black Alpha Network as well. Amazing content. Both of those brothers really did their business, and I love that. It's just that, you know what? These are the same men who are bullying us about Kamala Harris. These are the same men that are bullying us about Kamala Harris, that black people don't stick together. You know, all this bullshit. Mind you, they never say shit to the black community all year long. They don't say shit to us unless it's about us buying tickets from them, coming to see their shows. And then, of course, now it's every time we get ready to vote, every 4 years. This is only when they round up all the house ninjas to come and flood the black community to say, oh, this is what this one did for you. This is what that one did for you. Mind you, you can barely fill up your gas. Okay, your gas tank. You can barely fill up your gas tank in this bitch. Okay? You can barely get by. But they want you to vote for a woman who said, I am a black woman. They want you to vote for a woman that said, I am a black woman. And every time y'all say she a black woman, this is what the fuck I hear every time. Every time y'all say she a black woman, that's what I hear all the time. Every time y'all say this is a black woman, this is exactly what I hear all the time. And that's what y'all believe. You will get in here and let these people tell you nonsense, and you know good and hell well that what this woman is saying is not right. When she was a senator, she never said she was black. Never, never. It's only until she got to be the VP. That's when she said it. Not even when she was the VP nominee. Because when she was the VP nominee, okay, she said, I am the first, okay? I am the first South Asian Indian, okay, vice president nominee. That's what she said. So if she was black, why didn't she say, I am the first black woman VP nominee? She didn't say that shit. She did not say that shit. But they're beating us over our head, telling us this is a black woman. Now, mind you, black people give two shits if you black or what color you are. We don't care. We've been voting white people into the White House for God knows how long. How many times have I said that to y'all? Over 1 million times. We have been voting white people in the White House for God knows how long. We have been doing it since we have gotten the right to vote. We have been voting white people in that bitch. So we don't care what color she is. The problem is we care of her lying. You understand? We care about her lying. Bye, December. Thank you, baby, for moderating. I appreciate you. You said enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great one, December. That's the problem we have. We give two shits. I know Baker when she said, I'm washing those greens in the bathroom. In the bathtub. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It irks my nerve because this is what we believe that makes sense. They want us to stay on coal, but they will sell us down the river if it was for some money. Steve Harvey be the main one talking about he's so focused on the black community. He loved the black community, but he would sell us down the river for some money. All of them would. Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, Roland Martin, okay? All of them would. Dr. Umar too. Dr. Umar get up here, he talk a good game, but he the same one that he will be begging till the cows come home for us to give our last to his ass. This is why I tell y'all, stop looking for someone to come and save you outside your home. Stop looking for a savior outside your home. You got to do the work inside your own house. And it starts with your children. You got to do the work inside your own house. It starts with your children, the upbringing of your children, how the way you behave to your husband. That's the truth. That's where everything starts at. You got to clean house first. You got to clean house first. We want somebody that is a strong black man or a black woman to come and save us, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, because once they give them some money, they will sell us down the river. Now, you know, I told y'all I'm up here and I'm always talking about black this, black that. I already told y'all. Let them give me a check about talking about Kamala Harris. I'm gonna be up here. She's the best VP. We have done so many things and great things to come under her. Okay? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But watch my eyes, though. Watch my eyes. I'm going to be smiling all the way to the bank. Watch my eyes. Okay, watch my eyes. Okay, I'm going to be smiling all the way to the bank. Because that's what, listen, the thing we have to do as black people is you got to change your home. Your home has to change. Okay? Your home has to change. Green bean, stop being funny. Your home has to change. That's how you ignite change in a black community. You got to talk to your children, the upbringing of your children. You got to uplift your husband, speak life into your husband's name. That's how you change the black community. Nobody coming in on a white horse and a white gown and come and save you. Nobody's coming to do that shit. You gotta save yourself. These reparation shit is not gonna work. This stuff is not working. It's not gonna work. They will not do reparations, but I will share this with you. Y'all gotta start using that 14th Amendment in this bitch. That 14th Amendment was designed for us that had ancestors that were slaves in America. That 14th Amendment was designed for us. And Trump said, I will no longer, this is the thing that I love what he said. Now, there's some lot of shit that he say I don't like, but this is what he said. I will no longer let them use taxpayer money to be giving these migrants cash and food stamps. And he said that's why they coming here. That's why they coming here, because they living better than where they lived at. Now, if you stop that shit, they won't be running in here, okay? They won't be running in here like roach-infested house. They won't be running in this bitch like a roast-infested house, because nobody is going to help them. Why would y'all give them that much? That doesn't even make sense. And taxpayers in here can barely buy food for a week. Can barely take care of regular household bills and shit. But y'all giving them money out of the wazoo. That does not make sense. I know y'all like, oh, you should feel bad, take heed. These are migrants with children and this and that. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. If you're not American, I don't care what color you are. Long as you're an American, then I care. But if you anything else, I don't care. That's not my business. Nobody told you to come over here. That's like if I leave this country and I go somewhere else. Ain't no other country gonna give me $1,500 and $1,300 in food stamps. Ain't no other country doing that shit. If you go to another country, you got to work, you got to get their money to survive. They will not find no place for you to live or none of that shit. They will not help you like that. Only America does that shit. Only America does that shit. I don't care that that's right, boss man. Listen, I don't care. I give two shits. I don't care. You brought those children here. That nobody told you to. You're supposed to have money to be able to take care of your kids. Now you come over here and listen, first of all, taxpayers already had a problem with us taking care of other Americans that's not working. And some of the Americans who wasn't working, they just didn't want to work. Now, we don't have no problem with helping Americans who worked all their life and now they in trouble. We don't have no problem with that. We got a problem with those ones that's lazy, that don't want to work at all. That y'all getting benefits in this bitch, that don't want to work at all. We got a problem with y'all motherfuckers. And it's not fair. It is not fair that we get punished like that because y'all want to flood the U.S. with all these migrants and shit. That's not right for us. Like I said, yes, and for the vets as well. You know, I always mention the vets too. The vets too. Our armed forces, they go through so much bullshit. Yet we can't take care of them. We can't take care of them. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even have the ground that we standing on right now. Listen, November 5th is going to determine if masculinity is still here in the U.S. Everybody take heed to the message. Much love to you all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate all that donated. If you also want to donate, you can donate through Cash App, through Super Chat, through Venmo. My links are in the bio on the front of my page. Also, we have our family business called ubmraxfashion.com. You have Macari. You have Pushmart. You have eBay. And then the main website, ubmraxfashion.com. Also, I sell merch on YouTube. Okay. So that's hoodies, cups, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes too. You can check it out. And if you can't do none of that, what I said, if you can't donate to the channel or none of that, okay, please hit the like and subscribe button. Share my content as well. I appreciate everybody who showed up. I appreciate everybody who came and rocked with me. And thank you so much for y'all just being here, okay? I appreciate you. Also, guys, don't forget Black Man Unfiltered Network, okay? Quincy, thank you, sir. Don't forget Black Man Unfiltered Network. Barbershop is rocking out tonight. Don't forget Black Man Unfiltered Network. Y'all go over there, like and subscribe to his page, okay? And they live tonight, y'all. They live tonight. Black Man Unfiltered Network is called Barbershop, okay? They gonna talk about some stupid woman got up on social media and said, okay, I have to call her stupid. Some stupid woman got on social media and said that if you use a condom, it's not a count. You know, it doesn't raise my body count. Any man I use a condom with, it doesn't raise my body count. I thought that's so stupid. I never heard no shit like that before. Mind you, he's doing exercise on you. He bending you up like a pretzel. But you're saying that that doesn't count. I never heard some foolish shit like that before in my life. Okay, so now, thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Well, good day. I'm sorry. Have a wonderful day. And we going out just like this. Hold on. Let me get it. Uh-oh. Something wrong. Oh, I messed up. Hold on, y'all. I messed up. Give me a minute. I thought I had it right. There we go. Hold on. That's not it. I wanted to go out with my music. It's messing up. I wanted to go out with my music. And it's still messing up. Uh-oh. There we go. That's not my music. Here we go.
Hey, I'm back, y'all. Hey,
they not like us. They not like us. Hey. rapper, young whippersnapper. You ain't been through nothing.
Have you ever had to leave the studio cause your sugar got low?
I got gout in my pinky toe.